Hey guys, what's up? So it's Wednesday. It's really cold, but I like it. Today we're gonna be working on Denali. This is probably about like the fourth one I've done. I've done 3 drops and like 1 lifted one. So this is like number 5. So the 4th drop one. This one would be. There's a couple of ways to go about it. You can leave the front alone, but after a while the ride might get a little bumpy. Or what I like to do is get the Beltec strut or an AC Doco strut, stock spring, new strut mount, and just replace everything and knock it out in the front right there with the upper and lower control arm from the Inez kit. And in the back you're gonna get your flip kit, your drop shocks, and then it's up to you if you want to get helper bags or notch the truck or maybe do a lift hanger. And there's multiple ways of going about it. The one thing I do want to tell you guys about, there are sensors for it to bypass the Magnaride. The way it works, you have sensors to basically confuse the computer, making it think that it's still stock. So you have your ride height sensors, and then you also have your shock simulator sensors. So what that means is that you can lift the truck or you can drop it or do whatever you want to eliminate the Magnaride. You don't have to cut any wires or anything. Everything's just plug and play. So if you ever want to sell the truck or trade it in, you can pretty much put it back to stock and then keep the sensors and sell them. The way you go about this, most of the time you can just plug and play them. But if you start having trouble with them, or like you start getting little things on your dash, basically like the sensor stop working or whatever, you have to troubleshoot them. So what we do, we have this OBD connection that hooks up to the computer. And we download the file, we upload it to the computer, and then I'm guessing you're gonna have to get some internet connection, because back then I used to have a hotspot on the phone so I could do it, but now I can't really do it here at the shop because I don't have a hotspot no more. So what I'm gonna do the drop on the truck, pretty much start on the back first, and hook up the sensors and do the front, whatever. The truck will probably not turn on like as far as the lights yet, but I'm still gonna like do the whole process and upload the file when I'm at home. So I'll just hook up the OBD to the computer on the bottom of your steering wheel, whatever, that's where you have your OBD, and then hook up the USB part up to the laptop, and that should be good. So we'll do that, and I'll show you guys. It's not that hard, it's just that the sensors are kind of expensive. But that's like the most economical way you can go about it without having to spend that much money, without having to replace like your strut in the front. You're gonna need the stock spring because that Magnaride spring is really big. Strut mounts and everything pretty much. So you're gonna spend some extra cash. But this would be like the economical way to do it, unless you don't care and you don't care for like the lights to show up on your dash. And then don't do any sensors, just do the drop and disconnect all the rear Magnaride stuff and keep the front stuff alone. We did that to some other guy, but he did get helper bags, so it wouldn't bottom out too much. But just like I'm telling you, there's multiple ways of doing it. It's totally up to you guys and your budget. Me personally, I would just replace everything and just have the Magnaride off to the side. That way, if I ever want to go back to stock, it's all there. And that's pretty much it. That's how you go about these Denalis. So we're gonna go ahead and start on that bad boy right there, so you guys can see her. She's inside. It's like the little ruby red color ones. But yeah, we're gonna start tearing that one apart. I'll go ahead and do the rear, and then later on I'll do the front. The reason why I don't want to do the front yet is because I have to go to court today, so I don't know if I'm gonna have enough time to finish it. The truck barely fits inside, so I'm just gonna do the back for now and see how tight I am on time, and then we'll knock it out. But she's gonna be done today, and then probably tomorrow or in the afternoon I'll go ahead and do the little shock simulator thing on them and upload the file if it starts giving me problems or whatever. Alright guys, so before I get any further with the install, I'll show you what we did. So up there, let me see if I can shine some light. Up there, that plug that you see, that one right there, that is gonna be your ride height sensor. And then this little blue one that's up here, that's gonna be your shock sensor. So both of the sensors get plugged in there, one here, one there, and the same thing on the passenger side. So I already went ahead, I did the flip, put the flip kit on. The hitch does come off for you to access the bolts on the leaf springs if it has a hitch. I usually take off the spare tire, you know, it's just dead weight. So right now all I'm gonna do is put the shocks on and connect the sensors and zip tie them wherever they need to be zip tied so they don't get crushed anywhere. Put the wheels back on, sit it on the floor, and well, yeah, also put the hitch back on, put all the original bolts back on here, and then we'll start taking apart the front, and we'll see how the truck reacts, because I'm telling you guys, sometimes you can plug and play them and you won't have any problems. You don't have to do any of that computer stuff, but if something pops up, then you have to do like the reload. It's like a relearn process for it. So you download the file on your laptop and then you upload it to the OBD plug from your laptop to the truck, and then you should be set. I think a little green light shows up on the thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up, put the shocks on, connect all your things, you know, your speed sensors, whatever, ABS, and the ride height, and the shock sensors, and put the wheels back on and see how it rides. What else? Let me see. I feel like I'm forgetting something. No, I'm not. Alright guys, so I just got done with the front. As you can see, there's no lights on. Keep in mind the Magnaride was eliminated. So yeah, we're just gonna take it for a test drive. So what I do on these trucks, I don't do the alignments. I take them out to go get aligned depending on the time of day that it is. So if I get done before like 3 or 4, or if I have the truck like the next day, I can take it to the alignment shop and get it aligned. Or what I do, depending on the wheels, I do the alignment that I have on my truck. And well, yeah, my truck has 20s. This guy has 22s, so it's very close. So I'm gonna ask him if he wants to leave it overnight again, or if he wants to, let me turn this shit up, or if he wants to pick it up. So right now what I'm gonna do, go to the gas station, show you guys how the truck sits. It drives okay, you know, the wheels kind of slanted to the side a little bit, you know, like I said, it needs the alignment. But other than that, I'm pretty sure you can take it home. It's not squealing or anything, so the toe's fine. What I'm gonna do right now too, after he picks it up, well, hopefully he does pick it up, it's already gonna be 8. The parts for the transmission on the blue truck are here. They're at the transmission shop. So I might swing by and go talk to his uncle, and he's gonna go ahead and show us, you know, what's getting replaced, you know, everything pretty much. Probably gonna give us some more information on the transmission. I know the harness was burnt out, the planetary gears, the reverse one had play in it, and the clutches were pretty burnt out too. So yeah, that thing needed work. So let me